guys, I'm Julian. So today I'm going to do a case analysis of Tata Starbucks. For people who is not familiar with Tata Starbucks, let me do a short introduction first. Tata Starbucks is a joint venture of the US Beverages Starbucks and the Tata Global Beverages, began in October 2012. By early 2017, Tata Starbucks had adopted an Indian-specific strategies as a more promising way for future growth and success among the Indian market. For the threat of new entries, it is low, it's easy to enter market. The buyer's power is high, they earn low profits from the coffee sales. The supplier's power is low. There are competitive pricing pressure due to huge amount of suppliers, and the threat of substitution is high. India is a tea-based culture, and there are other substitutes like juice. The rivalry is high because CCD was the market leader of coffee for years in India. Our strength is that we have rich experience in global markets. We provide high-quality coffees and the unique Starbucks experience to customers. Our weakness is that the CCD brand was synonymous with coffee for most coffee drinkers in India, and we focus too much on the expansions. And the opportunity is that there's a huge market in India and coffee became increasingly popular. And spending power of customers is increasing. Our story is that there's multiple domestic and foreign players in the market, and we are facing the high and increasing cost for rental and raw materials. For the political concerns, communications with the Indian government and foreign direct investment reduced our trade. India was experiencing a growth in economies. Some customers stopped frequenting stores because it was hard to find a free table, and we relied on import coffee and foreign roasting machines that cost a lot. And there's a gap in income levels. India has a large amount of populations. Our stores were small to handle the peak time crowds. Our current strategy is that we are using the differentiation strategy by providing a positive Starbucks experience. And we launched the different types of Indian products to meet the local preference. We are also using the expansion strategies. For the internal environment, it is fit in environment parts. We have excellent customer relationship management. For the resources part, we have skilled employees serving for customers and excellent experience in the production of coffee. For the management preference, we like to choose managers with excellent qualities because they are the face of our Starbucks. For the organization part, the overseas market of Starbucks is divided into several regions. However, those regions are not led by their own regional headquarters, but by individual stores in order to adapt to the local market. Now we are facing those problems. The strong competitors, high cost for rental and productions, low profits, and long time needed to train an excellent staff. Our main root problem is that how can the company maximize the long-term success of its joint venture in India? And there's four main things we need to focus: the cost, and does it profitable, and how long does it take, and could it improve sales? And there are three possible options: reducing stores and be focused on Starbucks experience, customer service, and product differentiations. Or we can work with Tata Network, provide Starbucks service in its stores, and focus on high-end customer categories. Or we can use Indian stars as a brand face to increase its appeal in target market, focus on the young generation. And there's the chart of evaluating those options. From those analyses, Tata Starbucks should not keep the strategy of expanding stores. It is useful in the US market, but not in Indian market. But the company should keep the strategy of product differentiations and the focusing strategy. Establish the company as a premier brand by building its reputations and attracting loyal customers. And those changes including reducing the stores, training the employees, and focusing on Starbucks experience service and expand service like sharing the coffee knowledge.